This episode is brought to you by the feature film Wall of Flesh, a vintage comedy, streaming now on Amazon. This is another episode of Two Guys Talkin. I am Brian Sturges, which you can follow me at Mr. Brian Sturges, and...
Is that me? Is that...
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that would be like missing your name.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. I'm Josh.
You never seem to want to give your name. It's
Willis. Josh is all right. Josh Willis. Also known as Climate Elvis. Yeah.
My brother
follow me at...
Well, no. I'm going to keep talking.
Are we starting over?
At Josh.
At Josh K. Willis.
Josh.
At Josh K. Willis.
All right, go ahead. No, give him properly.
That was at Josh K. Willis or Climate Elvis on Facebook. Or if you're in the YouTubing world, look up Irrelevant Banditos.
No.
No?
No.
I can't plug Irrelevant Banditos?
No, absolutely not.
Why
this
not?
is all getting bleeped up. Absolutely not. I'm not getting into it now, but let me tell you what. No one is getting favors. There are no favors, my friend. Okay, like the cow, the trains were going to run on time and they're going to be favorless. Okay, so you can promote your things, but I'm not going to promote anybody else's thing.
That's my thing.
No, it's not your thing. It's done.
What do you mean it's not my thing?
Well, it's not your thing. It's your thing with another person.
I do a thing
with another person.
I do.
That's unrelated to this. So are you paying for the advertising? Is Irrelevant Banditos paying for this platform to reach 7, 10, 12 viewers? Do you think this is just free money time?
Yeah.
Irrelevant Banditos, youtube.com. Yeah, no, I'm bleeping this all because and what's gonna be funny is that when you play this back, you're gonna be like, he actually bleeped it all. I'll be bleeped. So if you want to go ahead and give your YouTube channel,
I'm never gonna play it back, so it doesn't.
That's all right. No one plays it back. What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Josh Willis. Josh K. Willis. Josh Willis. Josh Willis. I don't know. I can't remember if I got the little name thing. So you just type it. How many views do you have to get the...
Oh, the custom. Yes. You go to youtube.com/Brian Sturges and I come up.
I don't know what happens.
Does that help you?
Nope.
That was just my plug.
Doesn't help me at all.
By the way, yeah.
It doesn't help me at all.
Let's see. Let's listen. The people want to know. Let's go ahead using the technology. Before we also have to open up and do our bit of where we are. We haven't even started that.
No, we have. We'll get
to it. We'll do our intro in the middle.
All right.
Okay. So YouTube.
Okay, I'm on. It's running really slow because.
Are you doing it? We don't both need to be looking it up.
I think it's better if we both do it.
Yeah, no, it comes up. If you just search YouTube Josh Willis, you come up.
Oh.
Now, so go to youtube.com/UC3FIK3ZJ.
Yeah, that's it. That's me.
AI9QMEZOGIB LLQ.
View as.
Well, I can't tell if they're a capitalized I or it's an L.
Maybe it's a 1.
Again, in case you missed it, it's youtube.com/channel/UC3F.
How do I get that? How do I get
You keep talking over it. youtube.com/UC3FIK3ZJ.
You're not going to make it.
Damn it. How are they going to find you? youtube.com/channel/
Google. Just Google Josh Willis.
You want to know what? I give up. youtube.com/channel/UC3FIK3ZJAAI or capital L or lowercase L. I don't know. 9.
You got to try.
Irrelevant. Don't interrupt. EZ an O or a 0. I don't know. I think it's an O. GI. So dot.
How do I get this the name?
The custom name. You might have it. Let me see. Let me put in because I don't know if that's the search. This is what really brings the viewers in here. Let's try / channel Josh Willis. It does not exist. How about Josh K. Willis? Well, if they don't exist, then you should definitely, Josh K. Willis and Josh Willis are both available for a channel name. So if you're watching, please take it from them as a lesson, for preparedness and getting things done quickly.
Now I have to do this right after we finish. Maybe I should do it now. Just, want to walk me through it?
Yes. Okay. So let's see how to customize your. I don't remember. Hold on. I have
your channel. Let's see, settings. That sounds like a good place to start.
This is good stuff. This will be
okay. We do advanced settings. I'm just going to guess here. User ID, channel ID, custom URL. This channel is not currently eligible for a custom URL.
YouTube.com/Brian Sturges.
I need 100 subscribers.
Okay.
I need 100 subscribers.
Listen to me, to the fans of two guys talking.
Please.
We don't ask for much here. An occasional Patreon donation of 10 grand. Other than that. But please follow Josh at youtube.com/channel/ZIQ.
I only need 35 more subscribers.
Oh, come on. We got that. We can
do that.
And I have, maybe this is why you're on this YouTube channel, but this is both my YouTube channel and Poor Life Choices Productions, which actually. I reset up, and
maybe you should get a separate channel for both of them.
Well, I could. I have the power and the wherewithal.
Do you?
But no, I just Googled it. I know nothing. I know nothing.
So I see you're in my previous location from.
Sorry, hold on. Let me put the gloves on for the bit. I forgot.
Okay. All right. Hang on a second, everybody. We're going to do a bit now.
Well, I think we took enough time trying to figure out how to customize your unavailable YouTube channel. All right, so here's the bit. Okay, so you ready?
Okay,
you want to start?
This is going to be a bit, everybody.
Okay, this is a bit.
We're about to do a bit.
Who's going to start the bit? Do you want to start it or should I start
it? I don't know. I think you should start the bit.
I'll start the bit. Okay, ready?
You start the bit.
And bit in 3, 2, 1. Brr, I'm so cold and frigid. Ooh. Hey,
yeah,
the last time we talked, you told me you're up here in Greenland, and they shut down the border, so I hopped on a rowboat.
just like the Greenlandic.
Yeah,
peoples.
I'm like Henry Hudson. I went from LA up to Hudson over to Greenland. And I show up, and you weren't here. So I spent the last 7 days trekking across this country with the airborne illnesses, and then of course they don't let recidivists into Canada, so I had to hop a maple tree farm.
Well, it looks like you're right there in Kulisuk, where I was when
I am in Kulisuk. That's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah. Listen,
well, say hi to Jacob.
Jacob,
he's the hotel owner there. He kind of runs the town.
But there's a hotel in this town?
Yeah. Where you been staying?
Under a glacier? There is a polar bear.
From where you're standing, you can literally see the hotel. It's the only blue building.
I don't see.
Like 100 miles.
Do you mean it would be behind me?
No, it would be in front of you.
Yeah. This hotel here. This the blue one?
Yeah,
right there.
The blue hotel. Yeah. It's called the Hotel Kulisuk.
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 Yeah. Well, it's a regional, how you pronounce it. It's kind
That's
of
true, actually. Yeah, that's true.
oh yeah. Just because you were brilliant NASA climate scientist and I can play bass in a mediocre blues band doesn't mean that we aren't equal. Now, what's great
Well,
about
I'm in the jungle now. I'm not there anymore.
oh, that's right. We haven't finished. Oh, sorry, I forgot the bit's still going. Sorry, continue bit. I'm like a selfish lover. I forgot for you to introduce.
I'm in the jungle. I'm in the jungle. Look, I'm wearing short sleeves.
Yeah. So you you look like when your father was hunting the men. Well, I don't want to say any particular race of men that your father hunted when he was in the war.
He was hunting men now.
Yeah,
my dad was a man hunter.
Yeah, well, war, it doesn't count. Okay.
No, he hunted souls. He's a pastor.
Oh. Well,
I'm sorry.
really
I stepped on your bit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. This is your bit. This is your bit. It's fine.
My dad's a preacher, a pastor,
and you're a scientist.
And I'm a scientist. Yep.
We can drink simultaneously. It's fine.
All right.
If you listen to mine, it's freezing. That's how cold it is out here. The coffee, it's definitely coffee, people.
Mine's coffee too.
Yeah.
I started this process a little early.
You know what? But that's okay. Here's the thing. Things don't matter as much anymore. There's kind of, I think, a reset, perhaps, in what's important and values may come out of this situation, right? Families are playing board games together. People are spending time, sometimes too much time together. Other times, just the right amount of time.
Yeah, I watched the Jay and Silent Bob reboot last night.
Oh, how? Tell me about it.
Family time. Speaking of family time, actually,
this robe here because
it was actually delightful. I enjoyed it.
The softest movie critic I've ever talked to.
But you were saying family time. It was actually kind of about that. It was about family time.
I haven't seen it. Is it in black and white?
No. But it's got all the same characters. It's a reboot. It's a reboot as opposed to a remake or a sequel. It's a reboot.
Well, I'm excited for The Sopranos. They're doing The Sopranos movies that David Chase is doing with James Gandolfini's son.
No, really?
Yep. Yeah, it's.
I didn't even know about this.
Well, I'm a part-time Italian, remember? So I know these things. So yeah, James Gandolfini's son is playing Tony Soprano in the David Chase's movie called I think The Saints of Newark. Something like that. You okay there? Well, I heard that. Jesus Christ. I heard that all the way over here. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I threw up a little in my mouth there.
Yeah, you did start early.
Yeah. Actually, I started last night, to be totally honest.
Ooh, I'm acclimating. By the way, if you noticed that in my rider, I must have this microphone and chair with me. Wherever I go. This chair, which is a fine, I almost got into fisticuffs over it with the guy selling me this chair. I want very simple. I'm a simple man, right? I don't like a lot of fluff. I go into a store, I sit my ass on a bunch of chairs, and I pick that chair, and I want to buy that chair. So I go in, I look at the chair, it's on sale. I go in, and I'm like, I'd like to buy this chair, please. And he's like, you want to buy this chair, huh? I was like, yeah, I'd like to buy this chair. Could you get this chair? Because they're in the back because they're like diamond watches. We got to keep a chair that I got to put together myself in the back area. And he's like, he just started asking, basically, instead of just getting me the fucking chair, he's trying to upsell me to another chair, and then he wants to upsell me to a warranty plan. I got to tell you, I'm not a violent man. But I got to tell you, I never wanted. It was like I could have. if I was on meth or some sort of drug, I can see how somebody would have just snapped and just started punching this little fucking man in the face. Because I was just like, can I just please buy the chair? And he wouldn't get the chair. Like he was like,
Wow.
So a lot of pieces of shit have shitty jobs. I don't know if you know this. But you will see in the world that a lot of people in these kind of single-digit hourly jobs are they don't love the experience of a 40-hour work week. So basically, he would just get the fucking chair. He's like, am I upsetting you, sir? And I was like, oh, I want to crush you to death. Get the fucking chair. So then I'm like, whatever. I go to the manager and I'm like, can I give you money for a chair? Can I give you currency and I take the chair now? Because I can just, keep in mind, I can just order this online for free shipping. I only went to the store to sit my ass in them, right? I could easily then just go and have it delivered, right?
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. So to that son of a bitch, I hope you're struggling hard right now because you're one opportunity. And here's the thing. If you're just a salesman, that means you've just started at the lowest thing. And the greatest thing that you can do is still be on the lowest common denominator. So the point is, so I ended up buying the chair from the manager, and then they didn't have it. They had to ship it to me.
They had to ship it to you.
It was just like, I don't have the fucking time in my day to small talk with some fucking chair salesman. Dude, have the sale. I'm giving you the money, right? It's very simple. It's like, there's so many people, as you know how I really make my money. And, like business is so simple. Like, it's like it's like you can't tell a chick is already going to sleep with you. So you're like putting on, just don't put on the Ritz. Don't put the Ritz on. Just let it happen. And once it's sold, let it happen. But I couldn't give the good people at Office Max or Staples, whatever the fuck it was. Like, I want to buy the chair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So he's there with his little tag that says, I'm a piece of fucking human filth, right? Who's gonna bust my ball. I'm trying to buy a chair for my home office so that I don't end up like you. Can I just have my fucking chair, please? So here we are. Honestly, I have a serious problem with the chair selling industry. Okay. I think it's a scam.
Well, how did it turn out? Is it comfortable?
Chair? It is. It's because I don't have like a Barca lounger, so it kind of envelops me, and I feel as though it gives me.
Well, it supports your broad shoulders.
I have. It's comfortable, and I'm a big guy, so I wear out chairs, and I'm a big galoot. But my brother, who we were talking about, upgraded my wheels.
Really? That's a thing.
He said, I got to tell you, he's right about once every 150, 160 times. Most of the time he's wrong. But so he sent me, apparently on the bottom of your office chair, they're kind of universal. So he sent me these premium you can buy on Amazon for whatever $20 wheels, and it completely changed the experience of the chair because we didn't keep it on the wheels. And it glides now.
Oh.
So instead of those cheap ones, there's cheap plastic rings and they roll around. It's actually a big. You know what? Yeah,
Let's see it.
Now, as you know, I
watch out for Greenland in the background. Don't drop it in the water back there.
It's fine. Hold on, I'm moving this up. This is a shout out to my brother who is not watching this.
Look at you. Don't hurt your back. Oh.
So
it's like it's like a skateboard wheel almost, or it's like it's like a what are those rollerblades?
Seddex, like SEDDOX is the brand. Free shout out, available on Amazon. But you just pop off those and you pop this on, and it really glides.
That's amazing.
It changed. If you are a person who sits in a chair, an editor, an office person, maybe you sell chairs. See, and the guy didn't even upsell me the wheels.
He couldn't even sell you the wheels.
So I'd like to thank my brother for those wheels. If you
Nice
have
wheels,
an office
buddy.
chair, I will get you one. I will get you a pair. How's that?
Oh,
How's that?
that's exciting.
Your birthday's coming up in
They look like
6 months.
they look like rollerblade wheels.
Yeah,
You
they're
know what I
great.
mean?
And they give you a little bit more height.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Ooh,
And I just threw
fancy.
away. But now my brother, I don't want to say that he's a hoarder because he'd probably be upset about that. So I won't mention it.
Okay.
But I had these old wheels for the last 6 months, and I'm like, I just threw them away, and that will devastate him because he'll be like, "What if you need these piece of shit wheels?"
Is he watching? Is he going to be watching this? Is he going to be
unlikely? No? He seems to only watch the ones where I mention him, and then he has a comment about it.
Oh.
But I'll send you that. It'll change your life.
That sounds amazing.
This is one of the strongest episodes we've done so far.
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a great time.
Are you recording this? Are we recording?
Okay. You want to tell a story about last week?
No.
Let's go ahead.
Right. Hey, everybody was there last week. They all remember. We talked about it. It was talked about.
I don't think it was talked
bad. I was rough last week. I had a hard time last week. I got up. I thought it was going to be a great day. Getting ready to do my podcast, and just all the technology just conspired against me. Everything went wrong all day long. All day.
Yeah, you had a rough technical day. So
it was a rough technical day.
You wanted to be in charge for once, and I allowed it to happen.
Oh, is that?
And then you took hard shits and it wasn't like one hard shit. It was like a hard shit at 8 o'clock.
It's like 4 in a row.
Yeah, it was like
it was boom, boom,
and
boom.
you had some guy busting your balls at work.
Oh yeah, it was a bad day all around.
It was a bad day.
Bad day.
And but I don't think people could tell that.
Yeah, you think we pulled it off? You think everybody?
This
episode just went smooth as a corn cob. Yeah, I was thinking I need some new swear words actually because I'm not swearing on the show.
I never fucking noticed that at all.
For reasons, yeah,
I never.
The first show we bleeped it, right? And
then
no. You told me
no more bleeping anymore.
We're not bleeping anything else because it's too much work.
So, I'm going to bleep all that. Let's not mention it because I'll have to come back. But that's all getting bleeped. And if you think I'm joking, you're welcome to cut out. It's all getting cut out.
No, but I should have some words that I could say. So I've been trying to think of
Bukyak.
What?
Bukyak.
Bukyak. What is that?
It means cunt in Italian.
I just said that. Great. That's great.
I'll bleep cunt. Just remember the time.
No, you won't. You won't. It's minute 23. Write it down.
You'll remind me.
No, I won't.
See, I can teach you some Italian ones that you can use.
I'm thinking I want to turn like everyday normal words into just use them like
you joshed it up.
Yeah, like I joshed it up exactly. Like if the Muppets swore, like how would they swear? Like I think one word that I heard recently that just sounds like a swear word is Stroopwafel.
Okay.
You ever eat a Stroopwafel?
Yes, did I bring you back?
Yeah, I think you did. You brought me some Stroopwafels. Yeah,
right? What are you dick deep in Stroopwafel? What do you think's giving? I smuggle up my ass from Amsterdam some of the finest confection, and you forget.
No, I thought they were brilliant. They were great.
They are good. If you don't know what they are, it's basically a very thin waffle, almost like a crepe, if you will. Like it's a little thicker than a crepe, and they have caramel, depending where you're from, in the middle, right? So it's like they're only, let's say, this thick. If this helps, depending if you're on a TV or a stuff.
No, your hand looks gigantic. No, you look like you're. That is really creepy. Yeah, Stroopwafel.
I
think it sounds like it sounds like a German swear word.
Well,
like if somebody was speaking German.
But they're round. So what you do is you take your hot cup of coffee, and then you put it on top of the coffee cup, and the steam melts the caramel in the middle. So then you take it off and then you eat it with the coffee.
Delicious.
Unless that was what you were about to say and I just stole your thunder.
No. I think I'm just going to start using it as a swear word,
Keep talking about it. I'm going to see if I can pull one up live because I don't want to do any editing. Editing is so unnecessary. I'm not to plug another show. we should do an unnecessary talk with you. We'll just keep going.
Yeah.
What am I looking
when
up?
do I get to do an unnecessary talk? Come on.
I'm going to wait. I was thinking about doing if I get to 25, a number 25, having an everybody edition, having as many people come on at one time.
That sounds like a complete Stroopwafel.
All right, hold on. I'm making it happen. Oh,
yeah,
that's good. It's 250 DPI, so it'll look great. Hold on. I don't know how
awesome.
to
I love the Muppets. Actually, I mentioned them. Oh, there they are. Yeah.
So can you see that? You can see that, right?
Yeah.
You can see. Don't mind this. Don't mind. Don't mind the title of it.
Higher resolution Stroopwafel.
I'll see what I can do. All right, hold on.
No, I think that's enough. That's what they are. They're like tiny waffles. Yeah.
They are, and you see they're great. And they serve them on the plane when you go over to Amsterdam because that's their national dessert or whatever.
Wow. Now it's a swear word.
Now it's a swear word.
Yeah.
There we go. Someone who's directing this garbage. Stroopwafel. So I actually have. I warmed up. By the way, I've become.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
I would take off this beanie because it's not 2006, and because I haven't. I was running. I need to shave my head, quite frankly. So I have a little bit of the old man ring happening. Now, part of me, I
look like you're about to record an album with acoustic guitar.
Like Chris Daughtry, yes,
right.
On an Ibanez, yeah, I get it. But I have the ring, and part of me wants to take this opportunity to. I kind of want to grow it out and have that Italian ring. Character actor,
the clown ring, right?
Yeah, but it's up. Well, I mean, it would. I'd make it work.
I think it would look great. Yeah, that's awesome.
So
it's a Tony Soprano kind of head, right?
Yeah, he definitely lost it.
Yeah, by the
in
end.
The series, he got fatter and less hair. When he died, you want to talk about? That was just. He was great, and his last movie that he did was with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, which was a rom-com, because he always wanted to do comedy. And he would obviously get cast, and he was in. I remember seeing him before I knew who he was in. Oh, not Hunt for Red October, the other one, Crimson Tide. He was in. He was Bear and Get Shorty. He was the bodyguard.
I loved that one.
And he was funny.
Yeah.
So he always described himself as Woody Allen. That's who he wanted to be. But he's a big galoot from Jersey, like a tire salesman with Travolta.
Yeah, he could eat Woody Allen just entirely.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking for. I think it's the Saints of Newark. I don't know if I'm wrong. Put it in there, but it's these are the projects I'd love to be a part of. I don't.
Yeah. That's great. That's great.
But so David Chase, go ahead and you can reach out. You can follow me on my YouTube channel / Brian Sturges. Or follow Josh at
if they're casting
/Q.
Right.
Come on.
Well, give me some subscribers. We'll get there.
You know what? If you don't have 100 subscribers by next week, I think we should burn all this shit down. So you don't swear at all. That's no fun. I've been swearing this episode because I'm, this is like 6 weeks of quarantine. Nothing is. All niceties are out the window. I mean, I punched a nun for a roll of Bounty. What's black and white and red all over her face after I smashed it with my knuckles. No. Big shout out to Sister Mary down at the Evangelical Church. Oh my
But
gosh.
you got that toilet paper. That's the important thing.
I did. I arrived. I was in New Paltz, New York. I was halfway to you, and I got. They had a 24 pack of Scott toilet paper. I bought it, and I never
Wow.
felt. I felt. I quoted Hans Gruber. You can follow me on my Instagram at Mr. Brian Sturges to see the photo. Check it out.
Yeah, I found out why there's no toilet paper.
Why is that?
Well, it's because everybody's staying home. So everybody that was pooping at work is now pooping at home.
If we could go ahead and get that soundbite clipped out to send to NASA, would be amazing. So people are pooping at home.
That's right. People are pooping at home, and now instead of that industrial toilet paper that comes on the big wheel, those are everywhere because nobody's at work anymore, and you can't find a Charmin to squeeze.
I don't understand work poopers. I'm just going to say it. I don't want to be confrontational to the work poop community, but like, how do you? Like, I have a whole process. I mean, I have one of the cleanest anuses in Hollywood. I'll just say it. Ask any of my last 4 guests on unnecessary talk.
Oh, so this, it's funny at JPL. Like there's it's a sizable bathroom. It's got 3 or 4 stalls, a couple urinals, and the thing that gets me is the guys who brush their teeth after lunch, like while people are pooping. So you go in there and it smells like a KOA campground. You know what I mean?
Okay. I once went into the Lowe's bathroom the Friday after Thanksgiving. You have never smelled a smell like that, my friend. The boys wish they were back on the beaches of Normandy because it was a more enjoyable experience than walking into the mid-city Lowe's in Los Angeles. And you just see all the work boots and so if you, not that I'm looking aggressively, but
sounds like you're judging a little there.
I will be honest. There have been times where I've walked into a bathroom and without a hesitation, just turned back. I've walked in and be like, I can't take you cannot go here. So I will, if you're ever looking for the worst smell that you could bottle, it's definitely at a home supply center. The day after, no, it was the day after the Super Bowl. It wasn't Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the day after the Super Bowl in Lowe's Mid-City, Los Angeles. And that was where I think the portal of hell was opening to a man's asshole. So basically, you're telling me we have explicit content solely because of me?
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
If you have complaints, please reach out to JPL. Today's word is bukyak.
How do you spell that, by the way?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I've learned most of my Italian from The Sopranos. It's fine.
That's great.
Scafoos.
Is that a real one?
A scafoos is like a slut, but like a dumb slut. Like not even like a quality slut, like a fucking scafoos, like some like meth whore is a scafoos. A stunad is like a dumbass or stupid stunad, right? Let's see, Italian.
I like scafoos. That's my favorite of those.
Yeah, you can use that. Let's see.
All right.
You've gone ubats, which means crazy.
Okay.
Versus umats, which is what they give you, which is when they shoot you in the head. So,
that's how you end.
Yeah, don't confuse. Like if you switch the wrong letter, you have a good chance of having your skull removed by a 45.
That's good to know. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Part-time Italian lessons. I'm the Michelangelo of Italian.
Wasn't he Italian? I mean,
I heard he was gay.
Well,
can you just imagine like his wife Deborah? The guy's like trying to work, and she's just rolled in, giving notes about the ceiling. The fingers are touching, like. I would have done a chartreuse. His penis seems tiny. No, that's it. It's like chiseling. It's just a big old dong, and it's just. Whoops.
Oh,
it's one of the best
so
episodes
sad.
ever.
Have you ever gone and seen the Statue of David?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Awesome.
And I looked down. I looked up. I saw the view of what most women must see. I looked up and saw a tiny penis. You know. No, I was young. I'd like to go back.
Yeah.
Obviously, the older you get, the more you appreciate great art. You know, when you're in high school, you're just like, whatever. There was a naked woman at the pool in Italy. That kind of, I remember that. I think that was my first pair of live tits. Like live, like just open. And I went to the pool. Like, my brother enjoys the story because
was she like fully naked or like just
no, topless. Oh, okay. But when you're like 12 or 13,
you couldn't see the Stroopwafel.
No.
Okay.
It was a very tiny little Italian.
All right. I'm just yeah.
No, I didn't see the Stroopwafel, but she was topless. And when you're 13 and you go to a pool, you're like, fuck, I'm swimming here all day. I don't care. I got the Coliseum. It's in shambles. Let me know when you guys fix it up. I'll go see it. But it's like I'm looking at a dump. You know, some piece of shit nobody wants anymore. We're not even using it. Why don't you repurpose it as senior center? Like the Liger cages could be where you put old people to fight over medicine or something. Like we could make it.
Wow.
Oh my God, senior fights, right? You put like the pill that cures heart disease, and you have like a Japanese World War II guy and the good guys, and they fight they fight to death over the heart medicine. Oh my God.
Wow.
Poor Life Choices production.
Sometimes they both die. Just heart attacks right in the.
Let's go ahead and start the IMDb page now.
Yeah.
Oh, what if we got?
I can't believe you. I don't understand why you've never made it in show business. How is this possible?
Well, it depends on what you mean. Made it. I mean, there's a few people in Japan who would recognize me if that.
Oh. By the way, I feel like we should mention that it's Passover this week.
Well, we don't talk about religion.
There we go.
Oh my God! I know someone's trying to get an agent. I get you. Calm down.
Yeah. If
you work for the NASA, shouldn't it have 5 points? Hey-o. It's
wow.
funny. It's funny. Yeah, I could talk shit about your work, and you don't care because you tell me how much you love the evil entity that controls the world. What did you say the other day? Something about they keep women down, and you're okay with it. I wasn't listening. What was it? Go ahead.
I don't recall saying any of that stuff.
No.
That sounds.
But you would agree that the government is evil, and you work for like Satan, and like you didn't like. Why did you study global cooling?
One T away from having all the letters.
TASA. Right, or PASA. You know what? Never. If since I'm a fantastic editor, check this out. Well, I'm going to show it to you in 2 parts. Hold on. So I'd like to give a shout out to our boy. Hold on, where's share screen? To our boy Hazy Fox.
Hazy Fox. Oh, look at that!
Look at what he has made. He said that he is extremely bored under the quarantine, and he made this. And I'd like to take a few moments to discuss the image, if you can see it.
Yeah, please.
So check out. And he also does DJing live on Saturdays at 2 p.m. HazyFox.com, and you can follow him at Hazy Fox.
That's great.
He's become the unofficial graphic designer of Poor Life Choices Productions. Look how brilliant this is.
That's awesome. Look at you.
We got Morty eating some bacon in the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
That's my boy. Now look at the brilliance. Look what he did with the mic stand.
I know.
It's a Kalashnikov or whatever. It's a goddamn AK-47 to match my Vietnam thing. Like this guy.
That's impressive.
I may never have made it to Hollywood, but I've made it to the people that I care about. So
you got the Illuminati in the background. Is that right?
Right. You have the all-seeing eye. That's how you money. This is a cool. Enjoy being off the gold standard. Let's see. We have
an alien.
We got an alien overlooking. That's when I had the Corona stash. And if you so thank you to Hazy Fox for that.
And that's me riding a rocket for PASA. Right.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, that is. Yes. Hold on. I'm also editing too because it goes with what you're saying. Damn it. I lost it. I got too many screens open. Hold on. Pretend this is still smooth.
Now it's just now it's
I have to stop. I have to stop sharing this one. I know what I'm doing, people. This is.
What are you sure?
I have to stop sharing.
It's because you killed all those interns.
No, well, it's not my fault. But hold on.
Yes, there it is. Look at me with the microphone too.
Yeah, I tell you, I'd like to. I'm going to set this as my because I sadly still have Facebook. Right, but look at that for you. Isn't that cool?
That's amazing.
You should totally steal that. And look, he's got PASA and he's got the Illuminati eye on it. He's got T-shirts and stuff. I don't know why I'm promoting him so much. You know what? Because he's the only sponsor of this goddamn show. Isn't that cool?
That's amazing.
That's my shout out. So I'll make sure to get you copies. And, follow him too. Why not? It's free to follow you, assholes. You can follow, unfollow, like people I meet in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You follow and then later on you unfollow.
You know what I did? As you know, I got to switch to like Facebook business page or something because I don't. It's just not. I don't care at all. What was I saying that? Oh, what was the point? Something about
follow and unfollow. You follow and unfollow.
I went through. This is how bored I was. I went through my Instagram and I unfollowed everybody I didn't recognize.
Wow.
I was like, if I don't know your face, I don't particularly want to follow you because you meet people out, but like whatever. You meet some guy once, you do a gig with him, and I guess it's all for cross promotion. But I never see their stuff. I never see him. So I just removed like 100 people. I had no idea who they were and why I was following them whatsoever. So if I'm following you, you've made the cut. But like, I got sales.
And if you got unfollowed, does Instagram tell you when you get unfollowed? Or
no? But wow. We'll talk off. Well, there's a way. We'll talk off. But I'm a psychopath and I know things. So yeah.
Okay.
There's a way. There's a way to tell. And quite frankly, if I unfollowed you and you were offended, then let me know who the fuck you are, and then I'll maybe care. But it's great because the problem with Facebook is everybody, the unexceptional have a voice now, so they're all out there in the groups. And Instagram,
chair salesman.
Look at my people, right?
Yeah.
It's like I got sales guys. Sales guys feel the need to like social media. Like I'm not. The more you follow me, the less likely I'm going to work with you. Like I don't want to. My life is, as you know, my whole life on here is a lie. If you think about it. Oh man. So I've shredded out my Instagram because those are the people I actually care about. I want to see my friends, and they're not even like my good friends. But if I've been in a show with you for 12 weeks or 6 months or something, and we had a bunch of beers. Yeah, I want to catch up with you. But if I met you once and I don't know, and you're not following me back, I don't care. Yeah, yeah.
And so you unfollowed the people that didn't follow you back.
Oh, I don't follow anyone who doesn't follow me back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Absolutely not, including famous people.
I got a couple of accounts I need to update.
No, I don't follow anyone who is not following me because fuck you. That's why. Like, I don't really care about your apple pie. I mean, yes, I posted some bread the other day. I was guilty.
Oh yeah, that was good looking bread. I got to say,
I made my first bread, and that's the shot. Tom Papa makes his own bread, but I've had a few, a few buddies of mine that have tried making bread, and they posted pictures online, and I've always wanted to do it, and now's the time. I have stock in the flour company, so.
It looked good.
I made my first bread.
Like one I would buy in like a French bakery or something, or an Italian bakery.
I was pretty much out of salt, so I had to like guess this. I had to this Himalayan thing. It needed more salt.
Yeah.
But it was very easy. And, okay, so here's the thing. I learned to make bread from Jenny Jones.
Yeah.
You remember Jenny Jones?
Yeah.
Jenny Jones in the 90s had like a Maury Povich "You're Not the Father" show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know,
Right. Now
little people who have sex on orgies with elephants or whatever the show was.
Right.
And it was like, and I think it was like Siri, Jesse,
Sarah Jesse,
Raphael,
Sarah,
whatever, red glasses over there.
Raphael, yeah.
So she was like Maury Povich, like a sleaze show, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm watching this. Shout out to Jenny Can Cook, because I just Googled easy bread recipe. And I'm watching this thing, and I'm like, she looks so familiar, and I could not place it. It took me 3 days to realize that this is Jenny effing Jones from that show. She's rebranded and is now wearing an apron, and Jenny Can Cook, and she's completely rebranded herself from guys who have sex with their mother or whatever to try a scone. And she got a little.
Wow. That's incredible.
It was great. So making bread, I told you I would make you one. I'd like to, maybe I'll make some more this weekend.
Oh, I would love for that.
The trick is too, to make like a stew. We had like a beef stew the other night. So,
like something hearty.
It's crunchy, right? But the inside is soft. So you can cut it, and then you can.
It was. Do you have a picture of let's see the loaf of bread?
Okay, you're gonna have to fill some time here.
Okay.
I think
I could get to it. I don't know. Maybe let's see. Hang on.
This is good stuff. Just hold up the picture.
Yeah, I have a bread maker actually. If you're interested.
Yeah, I know you've been trying to pull it off.
We've had it a while.
Yeah, no. It's been at least 5 years. I've been like, if you ever want to make bread, take your stuff off.
Try the bread maker. It's all
I have a feeling someone gave that to you, or your.
Well, yeah, actually, it was my wife's mom's.
Right, there we go. So that's why you have an unnecessary appliance.
She loved it. She made bread. And I made bread a couple times in it. It had been up there for many years, and then I took it down, and I was like, oh, okay.
Now I just made it in a pot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you put the pot in. You know what? Let's do an episode where we make bread.
We make bread.
We could either do one of these, or we could do a special episode, a bread making episode.
A bread-isode.
I gotta tell you, if you've never tried to make bread, it was pretty easy. Now I made, it was my first time, entry level stuff, but I can see why you would want to continue to get better at it and try different flavors. And I mean, it's cheap to make. I mean, what does it cost you? 30 cents to make a loaf of bread. That's huge.
Let's see if I got this here.
You got it? I'll throw some more time.
There we go. Yeah.
I don't see. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That is my first bread.
That's it. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I got to say, I was impressed. I wasn't expecting it to look so good.
Well, you can thank Jenny Jones for that bread. You know what? Remind me, I'll put the link to the bread recipe in the description.
Maybe you can get her to follow you back.
Not interested.
No.
I don't need to have a long-term relationship. I want to learn to make bread and move on with my day. But I definitely try, and it's so cheap. I mean, 30 cents max to make that bread. Probably less than that, right? It was like 3 cups of flour, yeast, and salt. Wow. That's all that's in that thing.
Now, flour was getting a little hard to find for a while.
Yeah.
Did you have some flour?
Well, I luckily had purchased before the flour shortage.
Yeah.
Sometimes the giant bags are on sale for the same price. So I just stick them in some Rubbermaid, which is a sponsor. Now, I've noticed you haven't been writing. We made a deal several episodes. At the end of every episode, you're writing down all the businesses we talk about, and then you, being from NASA, using your clout, which you wouldn't do, but if you could, you would then call them and say, "Hey, you want to sponsor a show where one guy swears a lot and wears a beanie?" And
Yeah. Sorry, man.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I haven't done that.
Maybe you'd have 100 followers if you do your job. And you know what? I can't help but notice that you don't even like these videos. Like I can't even get a like.
What do you mean? I like these videos. I like. Haven't I liked them? Did I not?
Look how guilty you sound.
I thought I.
You lie.
I thought I liked them. Man. I'm gonna go like them right now. Right after this.
Though I sat there and I liked every single one of your videos on your page.
Oh.
Right?
Oh,
I sat here, I put and I liked every single one of the videos.
All right, I'll go through them. I'll like all the ones I'm in anyway.
Yeah, I'm bleeping all that shit out at the beginning. You better believe it. Bleep. No, nobody's gonna because don't forget, I'm doing favors for no one. You see, after in this town, you get bitter like an old man seaman, right? Like, you know, that's a naval joke, kind of, because it often ends up in your navel. Okay, you know?
Oh, man!
Oh my God!
That
what was the point? Oh, is that I'm no longer helping people. I've much like the Pope that got assassinated. I'm over it. You know, I'm over helping everybody. So that's why I don't find like, you know. As a psychopath, I have cataloged all the wrongs that people have done to me, like Steve Buscemi and Tommy, or the Adam Sandler movie or whatever. Where he goes back and hunts everyone. But I know people I've helped, and then I ask them for help, and they don't help me back. And it's like, oh, you're a piece of shit, and you're yeah. I can list about 6 people we know that. Go ahead. Unsuccessful.
Whoa.
What I have noticed is that the people, well, first of all, people in this town, it's show business. So your opinion it doesn't matter. It's a business is to make money, right? It's a business. The Academy Awards. I'm going to say something that some people won't like to hear. If they want to give it to a white man on every category, including Best Actress, that's their business. It's not a government entity. It's an individual group giving an award to, they should give it to whoever you want. But like, they should have given it to this or that. This isn't the Senate. It's a private company. The Ku Klux Klan Film Awards, chances are Moonlight ain't going to make it in, which is a fine movie.
I'm just
okay.
I'm just gonna let you go on your little tirade there. Go ahead.
Don't get me started about the Jews. Oh my God, they're like Italians, but they can handle their money better, The only difference between Jews and Italian are Jews are the ones that hire the Italians. See, like Jews are white collar criminals and Italians are blue collar criminals. There's another soundbite. Part-time Italians. But everyone gets so upset about these award shows. It's not for you. It's a private company. Oh, I can't believe the Grammy. These things are bought and paid for. Start your own thing. It doesn't matter. Which is why, even though I'm a white man, I'm fine with all the, like BET is a great example of something that, obviously, everyone should be doing their own thing, and then you give all the awards you want to the people you want to give awards to. Diversity programs, that's a whole other thing. Those are generally paid for by white men. So enjoy getting that check.
Can a YouTube podcast get canceled? I mean, I don't. Is it possible for maybe to are they gonna swoop in?
No, it's fine. Although this show seems to have a lack of diversity. A couple of middle-aged white guys talking to themselves in the living room. 10 years ago, this would have been called mental illness.
Oh, man.
I don't even know when we started. How are we doing on time? I didn't start my watch.
Yeah, we're about 55 minutes, something like that.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was quick.
I just feel like I've been complaining and swearing for the last hour.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways, send your applications to the Poor Life Choices Productions Diversity Scholarship. It's going to African American women between the ages of 18 and 24 who perhaps have spent some time in the modeling or adult industry, who are looking to get ahead in the industry. So go ahead. Yes.
Applications on TikTok.
Yes. So if you want to send me a video of your resume dancing, please send it to the email so the lady doesn't see it, and yell at me at poorlifechoicesproduction@gmail.com. I'm saying it's a scholarship for it's
young youths.
Dancer, a lot of dancers. Because let's be honest, a lot of strippers started in ballet. So if you by the way, if this Saturday you're bringing your little daughter to the ballet, just know that she's going to one day use those skills to get a man to lay on top of her. So maybe have her take up voice or something. Wow. I feel like you should be. You know what? This is your turn to just complain about what's grinding your gears, Dr. Willis.
What's grinding my gears is video conferences. I can't. I only got so much Zoom in me. I
have 3 of these today.
I know. I don't know how you're going to be standing at the end of it.
That's why I bring the chair.
Oh, with the nice wheels on it.
Oh, it's all about the wheels. Yeah. Would you like a set of these wheels?
I don't. I have another consideration.
Yes.
You mentioned that it raises the chair up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which would probably be great for me, but the lady has to sit in the chair too. And as you know, she's tiny. What was this? I feel like I'm talking to a completely different person. Do I need to go back to my...
This is my buddy.
Okay. Yep. That's your buddy?
Yeah. He wanted... I put my arm around him. Zoom hasn't figured out how to do that yet.
No. But who's your buddy there?
David.
Don't say Finkelstein. Don't say Finkelstein.
You know him. How did you know? It's okay because it's a holiday, right?
It's a holiday.
We will be murdered by the Jewish mafia the moment the quarantine is over. So it's Good Friday today.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you do? You can talk to either the 3 of us.
What do I do on Good Friday?
Because you mentioned before that your father is a ghost believer, and
is that how I put it?
Yeah, well, some guy died. He's watching us from the sky. I don't know how else you'd call it. These guys get it. They get it.
I don't know. It's some church activities and things. Relative, some other working really hard there for your. Is this the wrap it up? Am I getting the Oscars music here?
I don't know. Are you going to talk about nothing? Like, are the lights going to come back on and then you're just an idiot? Now, I won't even comment that an Asian movie called Parasite just won, and here we are. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
It was a good movie.
I enjoyed the movie very much.
I thought it was good. Yeah, it was nice and dark, and kind of funny at moments.
It was okay.
Everything. Yeah, I liked it. Oh, great.
Oh,
Are
good
you?
times.
Oh,
Where?
yeah.
This is where. Oh,
There we
I'm
go.
back.
There we are. There we are. Yeah, back in our native habitats. I was going to tell you about the time I broke both my hands. Did I ever tell you about that?
I don't think so, but I can already see I can see where that would be a problem for a few things that you do all the time.
Yeah, right. There are several. Yeah, actually, it was funny because I remember walking down the street with both arms in casts, and this guy on the street, he just stopped and started laughing at me. And he just laughed, and he said, "Man, dude, how do you wipe your ass?" And I just very carefully is what I said. But yeah, it was a question.
Swore.
I got a question about it.
You swore.
I did. You're gonna have to bleep that.
Nope. Come on. What words did you learn today? No, but don't tell me how you go. We'll get back. Here's what's going to happen. I want you to finish your story.
All right.
And we'll close on a vocabulary quiz.
Okay.
All right. How did you skateboarding or what happened?
Well, the first one, I did them at separate times, actually.
Wait, you broke one wrist; it was broken, and then you broke the other one.
Yeah, it was actually the identical hand. It was this bone right here in your hand. And the first one, I was on my bike, and I was just going really, really slow, and I just fell over. Just fell over sideways.
Like all great athletes, yeah.
Kind of got my hand under me somehow. And then I was like, I think it's broken. They took it, it was broken. And so then 2 weeks later, I was at a Boy Scout meeting, and little Timmy Somerville was kind of giving me some flack. And it was weird. He decided he wanted to punch me with another guy's fist, which is,
he subcontracted out the punch.
Right, subcontracted out. But the guy that whose fist he used was a like a hockey player, you know. he had fists like an anvil. And so anyway, I was standing. We negotiated that he was going to punch me in the arm with this guy's fist, and I was like, "All right, fine, go ahead and do it."
You don't even see the setup, yeah.
Yeah. So then he instead of punching me in the arm, he punched me in the face with the guy's fist. And I was okay, but I was really, really angry, and so I chased him down. And while he was running away, I punched him in the back. I should mention he was like half my size too, and 3 or 4 years younger than me. But anyway, he was running away, and I punched him in the back. Yeah, he was a child, and I caught him and like shook him a little bit, and then I eventually let him go. And then a little bit later, I realized my hand was hurting, and I said, I think I broke my hand when I punched you. And he said, "You punched me?" So then about a week later, my dad took me back to the doctor. I had 2 casts.
So pugilism isn't perhaps a skill of yours.
No. Well, the worst part was that I got a C in typing class, which I happened to be taking that semester in high school. So.
Oh, that was back when
you had to take typing, yeah.
Yeah, we see in my father's generation, you'd have men classes and women classes, and my father's of the generation where he would just smoke, and so would his students smoke in the shop class.
Whoa! Wow.
Just hey, and the women taught English or whatever.
Not just smoking, but in the shop class with the sawdust and all the fire hazards.
Well, I mean, not to ruin something that will be happening in my next project, but I'm going to put my father on blast. My father had the shop, and he was also a deer hunter. Whoa. At this time before he bad, and bandsaw. So if you killed the deer on a Sunday, he'd go to the high school and just cut the deer up on the bandsaw.
So the kids would come in Monday morning, and it
was like Satriali's on the soprano. Yeah, but they don't ask questions in the shop. But yeah, he used to smoke. His students, both your teacher and the students could just smoke in a high school class, and you're shopping at mechanical drawing.
Cutting up dead deer.
And the ladies would teach home economics, which is like how to balance the checkbook, which they don't teach you. It's like how to make a bag. But I was the generation where they wanted to, traditional gender roles that have worked for thousands of years are, we're going to go and throw that out. So they made all the women take the shop class, and all the guys take the baking class in some sort of moment, or like home economics class.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, you should, I learned, so I had made a satchel. I made an unnecessary satchel. Yeah, I made a satchel. I might have it. But you made a bag. That was a class they were teaching me.
Wow.
How
to make a bag.
How to make a bag. But yeah, my father, that's when men were men, you know? You just dragging an 8-point buck into a Craftsman bandsaw, and you saw through the joints. Yeah, he's got a bunch of stories.
Wow.
You know.
Yeah, we should have him on sometime.
Yeah, good luck. I spent 8 hours with my mother to have her teach how to do a Facebook post. I don't think.
You don't think it's going to happen?
I don't know technology. Well, I'm aged out.
Well, it's about that time, sir.
It's about time. So let's wrap it up because I'm bored. So let's do a vocab quiz. What are the words you remember? All right, let's go. How about
a Stroopwafel?
Stroopwafel.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's well, it's a tiny little pastry that's like a waffle with the caramel in the middle.
All right. What about Stunad?
Stunad was stupid, right?
Stunad. Skafoos?
Yeah. Skafoos was an undesirable woman of the evening, or a woman who was
Skafoos.
Yeah, Skafoos, right?
Ukyak?
Oh, well, that's the word that you bleeped out the first time.
What word's that?
Yeah, the one that I'm not supposed to say.
I don't remember. What is it? I'll bleep it.
It kind of means the same. It kind of means the same thing as a Stroopwafel. Yeah,
I'll bleep it. Go ahead, say it. I'll bleep it.
It's all right. It means the same thing as a Stroopwafel. Yeah.
It's almost like
you wanted me to say. Was that it?
This was another successful episode of Two Guys Talking. I'm Brian Sturges. You can follow me at Mr. Brian Sturges. Go to briansturges.com for all your Brian Sturges needs. And
I'm Josh Willis at Josh J. Willis. Climate Elvis.
You're so unsure of who you are every time.
It doesn't seem like the right time.
Did you kill a hobo in the 80s and you rebranded like your real name's Doug from Massapequa and you're like you live in a whole life?
No, not me.
All right. Well, just like Jenny Jones taught us, final thoughts.
Let's end this thing.
Yeah, we're done. Listen, happy whatever you celebrate. If you're normal or one of the bad guys, happy holidays to you, nonetheless.
Right.
I think we're done here.
Yeah.